because I couldn't remember what happened Wednesday, but I did while I was telling that story. So as you're aware, the audience may or may not be aware, the computer that I do the show on is a real monster. I spent $5,000 on it. It is a beautiful, the biggest iMac you could possibly have. Has 100 gig of RAM. Has, the 8K Fusion video. Like, it has every bell and whistle on it, right? So on Wednesday, I was supposed to interview Tom Angelripper from Sodom. And I've interviewed him before, and, they got a reissue or something coming out. So I was come in here to do it. Machine's not on, which I didn't turn it off. I never turn it off. Hit the button, turns on for a minute. Camera won't start. Camera will not turn on. And it's built in. It's like a built-in camera, not a USB camera.
Right.
So I start messing with it. I'm trying different settings and shit, trying to recycle the power to the camera and all this stuff. All of a sudden, everything dies. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm pushing the buttons. I'm unplugging things. I'm waiting 30 minutes. This $5,000 machine. I do not have $5,000 right now for a new machine. I just don't. I have other machines I could use, but I like having the monster.
Right.
Well, of course, it's out of warranty. Of course. Because I bought it in, 19, I think. So I call up to the place. There's a place over in Aurora Farms, one town over, that does whatever repairs. iMacs, iPhones, etc. I call this guy up. And I'm like, hey, I think the power supply on my computer died. Can you replace it? And he's like, yeah, bring it on in. Or first he was like, give me the model number and I'll have to see if I have the part. So I get the model number. I tell him it. And he's like, oh, we're going to have to order the part. It's going to be a week. And I'm like, God damn it. But whatever. I take the computer in. He opens it up. Sure enough, it was not the power supply. It was the camera itself died. The internal camera on this computer died. And it's like the way he explained it to me is it's like a Christmas tree. Christmas tree lights. If one component dies, the whole thing dies.
That's in series.
Yeah. So I just had him disconnect the camera, and yet again, I'm hemorrhaging more. This has been a money pit of a week, dude. I literally, my expenditures that I did not expect for this week are like $1,000, which,
well, mine were higher.
I know yours, but you expected. That's the difference. You expected it. You approved your spend. I did not approve this spend at all. And it just kept coming and coming and coming. So bottom line, for this guy to unplug the camera and then put the machine back together, another $125. So it's, through the week, I just hemorrhaged a bunch of money. So one of the things I had to do was get a new camera, which there's a new camera on this thing now. It probably looks a little different. I know my face is completely whited out now because this thing picks up light completely different than the other one did.
Right, of course.
I moved this side here is where the big light is here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have moved it back as far as I can in the room, and it is still whiting my face out like I'm Casper the fucked up ghost. Because I can't get the I got to get some kind of a screen on it to put, what do they call that? Not mood lighting, but comfort lighting or whatever.
Yeah.
I got to get one of those. So yet again, I'll be spending more money on some other bullshit.
Well, what kind of a camera did you get?
This is an eMeet 4K, which is one of the higher rated ones out there. I just did a search. I said, what's the best camera for podcasting? And it said this was the one. So I got the eMeet 4K and not MEAT, you fucking sexed up freaks. But it's a good camera. It works really well, but Boy, is it clear. I don't like seeing myself this clear. I got to turn it down a little bit. But yeah, that has been my week in a nutshell. Just if it could go wrong, it did go wrong for 7 straight days. But today was good, other than the Crunch fucking losing for the first time. That sucked. But other than that, here we are.
All right.
Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, that's quite an adventure.
Yeah. Not really good.
Well, you're still here to talk about it.
Yeah,
So
that's it. You know, I've been through worse, so
yeah, of course.
it is whatever.
Well, you know what? Once this is all, history or behind you, then, you'll just move on to the next thing.
That's what I say to my kid today. I was like, my daughter called me because she always just checks in, and I said, this is just one of those valleys. We all have them. It just seems when you get into it, everything is fucked up for a little while,